You know, I remember the first time, and he won the Olympia. And then after the thing, and I said, you know, Ronnie, just for my personal use as far as like what happened, how many times do you think you cheated on your diet? And he looked at me like I was nuts. And he's like, it never even crossed my mind. And I knew at that point, like, it's like this guy is a different human being.
I was trying to distance myself from everybody else, so I kept getting bigger and bigger so nobody would catch up with me.
Food is without a doubt number one. Being consistent, and that doesn't mean off-season or contest. That's across the board. If you are in the off-season and you're not consistent with food, if you're not continuously pushing food, it's off-season. Like I don't have to eat 6 meals a day. I don't have to quite do. If I don't feel like eating, I'll just skip a meal and I'll go grab some fast food and these things. It's probably the biggest downfall. It's probably how I end up weaning out more athletes than not, because they'll be like, I can eat all day. I'll never have a problem. And 5 days later, like, oh, there's no way I can eat all this food. It's just tough. Most people don't realize it. Eventually you end up with a guy like Ronnie Coleman who is just a machine every single day.
You know, I love what I do. So that's why I still come to work every day. I think it's one of the hardest jobs out there. The hardest sports out there. One of them. You know, there's a bunch of them. That's hard. But the reason why I do all that, put my body through all that, is because I love it. When you got love for something, you know what they say? Ain't really too much of nothing you really wouldn't do to do it. Good old extreme whey protein shake. Quick grits here. This is basically all carb meal. This is my jump start meal of the day. 7 o'clock in the morning. This big jug, everybody normally ask me about 4 days. You see me big up there like that, but you know, it took a long time for me to get there. That didn't happen overnight. I put on about between 5 and 10 pounds of muscle a year. And that came from all that, you know, that heavy lifting, a lot of eating, a lot of eating. I had about 6 meals a day. It's kind of hard to eat like that, so I would have to wake up in the middle of the night to eat and go back to sleep. After last year's Olympia, had my one cheat meal and pretty much jumped right back on the diet. And what I did was dieted for the whole year. Grits for breakfast, second meal chicken, third meal chicken, fourth meal steak, fifth meal turkey, and sixth meal was the protein shake.